Oh, well. Hey, so we're back with World War 3. You're looking at a fully upgraded version of that Mac. Yes, this is that same Mac style gun. What's all changed about it? Well, we have a better red dot sight, which you don't really need on this thing. We have a long barrel, a forward rail system, a suppressor, a laser sight, a potato grip, and a 60 round drum. See, laser sight, turn it on and off. I like this sight, it's kind of weird looking. But yeah, so even with all these upgrades, this is not as good as the SIG. The SIG is probably just the best SMG out of the four. Yeah, out of the four. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, and this still isn't as good as like some of the assault rifles, nor is it as good as like a light machine gun. You're basically still relegated to CQC, like very close CQC. Whereas I think the SIG can kind of be used at medium range. Just kind of waiting for the match to fill up. It's going to be slow at the beginning here, but it will fill up over time. But yeah, you're not going to win any frontal engagements against like anything with this thing. It's a flanking gun. Unless you get them all in the legs. I know some people who use shotguns, they become really good at shooting people in the legs. Come on, enemy. Is there... No, I hear shooting. Someone's shooting. Yep, there he is. Dang it. Hopefully more people join. They should. Oh, G38. Probably gonna watch me die a bunch at the beginning here. You can see it does kill fast whenever you're not shooting at the front of a person. Because the front of the person has, the armor. And a lot of people do use the steel plate because it provides a lot of armor protection. So, just kind of makes SMGs and shotguns not as effective. That's why you shoot at the legs, or you try to get off some flanks. Oh. I don't know how I got him. Yeah, 60 round drum, highly recommend as one of the first things you get for this gun. Everything else is not really necessary and costs a lot of points. Like the rail, in order to put the rail on this, you have to first get the long barrel, right? Which I think is like 4,000 some points. And then you need the rail itself to put the grip on. And the rail is 10,000. That is enough to buy the one of the other SMGs. And as you can see, whenever you get behind people, it's really good. Like the laser sight's not necessary, the suppressor is not necessary, and pick whatever red dot you want. I could put a stock on this thing, however the stocks don't give any stats. Like, you could put like an M4 style stock on this, and it won't reduce the recoil or anything. Which, if it did reduce the recoil, that'd be pretty cool, because you could make this thing... Like, that's one of the factors that keeps it from being not as good as the 6. As you can see, it's pretty... Yeah. I don't know if they edited, but every time you slide, it sounds like the guy's... like, has to go to the bathroom really bad. That guy not hear me? Ah! Ah! Is there a guy down there? I do have a drink. I have another, rip it thing for... Person, I'm trying to drink. Another rip it, tribute edition. Like I said, I think this goes to Wounded Warriors. I'm not sure. I know it goes to something for veterans, which is good. I don't drink well, I don't always drink energy drinks. They're a once in a while thing, kinda. Pretty bad for you. Well, at least bad for your teeth. I know that, 'cause apparently, even though I brush my teeth every day, dentist said I have a cavity. I think 2 cavities, which need to be filled. The FPS needs to be filled. Well, was gonna say it's better, but... Ah! Hold on. Alright.
Get used to winning.
Oh. Oh, he killed me with the Vitjas. It's not a very good SMG. Like, I think it's just too slow. It fires too slow for an SMG. It does too low of damage and fires too slow.
Secure the perimeter.
Taking a drink. FPS on this map is not great. Then again, game is early access and they're improving the game every patch. Oh, when it gets to the end of round screen, you gotta look how big this thing is, like compared to like how big or how big it is now in the character's hands. You don't know how I killed both of them. I've been losing like every match. Do you have health, sir? You do not have health. I think he has ammo. I have anti-tank mines on this class. This is my anti-tank class. Though I think having the well, I don't know if the ammo pack still gives RPGs out, but having like endless RPGs is better than having anti-tank mines. Even though I think anti-tank mines are the thing that kill tanks the fastest. But I probably shouldn't even have them on because he's under the map. I have 1 health. Does anybody have health? You have health, sir. Health? It says you have health. Oh, hey, thank you. Thank you, sir. Can't find the enemy now. Ah! Don't know how I didn't die, because usually shotguns kill you in 1 hit. What? Oh, I encountered a hacker right here. Whoever that guy was, I don't know his name, wasn't popping up. That's a hacker. If only I could see his name. Caught on video. Because he was taking no damage, so... Oh, nut! He was playing last night. Let's see here. That hacker... He didn't turn around to kill me, which is weird. I don't even know who that is. Like, no one looks to be doing amazing, but he was invincible. This thing's so useless. Oh my god. I can't believe I won that, but you can see it took, what, almost 50 shots at that range? Do you have help? I think he has a drone. Hope I'm not talking in game. What the? If I am, hello everyone. What the? Teammate. I've yet to see many other big YouTubers cover the .4 patch. Or the weapon that's been introduced in it. Like, if you're gonna upgrade this thing, get the 60 round drum first. Like, it helps so much, because this thing blows through ammo. That, or maybe just take more ammo. But I think it's just better to... I'm gonna help this guy out. Oh, Jesus. I just walked in there the wrong time. I've been killed by the shotgun plenty of times. You have to hit the legs with it. Enemies are He's dead. That's a teammate. That's an enemy. That's two enemies. So you gotta hit the legs.
Stay focused. We're almost there. Secure the perimeter.
Deploy. I don't know, so if you made it this far into the video, what do you think of this thing? Fully upgraded. Like I said, I don't think it's still not as good as the SIG fully upgraded. I mean, it's way better than it was, I think. And I'm not sure. I mean, I know it's way better than the Vitiaz, the vinegar, as I'm gonna call it. Like I said, no idea about the other one, the G one, the glaucoma. I don't know the actual name. I know it begins with G, so. And as with usual, if something has a funny foreign word name, then then I shall call it something funny for English. Like, there was a tank in Armored Warfare that it was German. It was called like the Big something Panzer. It was like Beaglet Panzer. It was like this like, prototype, like light tank kind of thing. And so we ended up calling it the Bagel Panzer. And even the devs ended up calling it the Bagel Panzer as well. Because the devs at the time were Obsidian. You can see useless at most types of ranges. Any type of range. I thought that was a hacker, because no one's saying anything. I think it just might have been like weird circumstances of glitches. But however, they did say our squad leader is under the map. Ah. Yeah. Like, I started shooting first. How many rounds did I put into that guy? No range with this thing. Maybe I should do in-depth videos whenever for this game, like how like Drifter does for Call of Duty, and I think Level Cap does for Battlefield games. I'd do it. And I used to do it for Verdun. However, nobody watched them, so I stopped doing them. And it was usually just like me repeating the same thing, because most of the rifles, besides the ammo count and speed of the bolt and the speed of the reload, they all do the same. Like, you know, like guns people love in that game, I always hated it. Like the Kar 98, people say is the best gun. I hated the sights on it. I always found the Gewehr 98 better, but yet people hated the sights on that. So I never know what to say in my opinion. You know, I used to think the Musqueton Berthier was the best gun in the game. People said then the 1903 came out, people loved it and hated the 1917, but I loved the 1917 and hated the 1903. Which, it'd be real funny if Farm 51 added World War I, World War II weapons to this game. I don't know, I know it wouldn't make sense and they're probably going for a little bit, I would say more realism, but look at my gun. G38, yeah, G38 isn't that great. I mean, G36 is apparently the best assault rifle in the game. I don't know, I like the MSBS. B bullpup version. Because that fires 300 blackout, which is really cool that devs actually implemented that. So, for 300 blackout, they put the damage higher than 5.56, but lower than 7.62 by 39. Which, some, like, if you're coming from the 5.56 guns, it's pretty good. If you're coming down off the 7.62 by 39 guns, it's really bad. And so it's in this place where some people will think it's amazing, some people will think it's really bad. Because there's 3 7.62 by 39 guns in the game. Or at least for the assault rifles, there's the AK Alpha, there's the AK-15, and there's the barrel 7.62. Let's turn on the light so I look cool. There's actually a way to get 3 laser sights on your gun in this game. Ow. Because there's this laser sight, there's a potato grip with a laser sight in it, and there's a scope with a laser sight on it. You get 3 laser sights on. Which laser sights are kind of fallen by the wayside. Like, you don't see many people, like, putting them on their guns anymore. Like, it was real popular in, like, the 90s and early 2000s.
HQ's proud of you guys. Today we celebrate. There's no more room for error. Push it.
Alright. Well, here, look how big this gun is in the guy's hand now. Compared to, like, the little Mac that it was. Look. Look how big it is. There's a drum mag, yeah. How good did I do? Oh my god, I'm top of the team. Alright, bye. See you later. Top of the team. Can't believe it.